Classic Storm.
I mean, it doesn't feel that great against Beastmaster Skywrath,
Yeah.
but I've seen them pick it into games where it didn't feel that great. So TA was a solid ban, though, in terms of a Sumail carry. The other one would be like the SF situation and these hard, like, physical damage mids.
Ooh, what's this?
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Arteezy Chaos
Sumail
Knight.
Gyro.
Yeah.
Gives him solo XP, which is so important, because now he's able to lane here.
Well, they're actually going on bottom lane. A lot of damage into Zai. It's all that reality rift, and they have the stick from Fly. Undying is pretty damn good to be aggressive if he can sync with somebody. Sumail, okay, he's turning back in for this fight. The Rocket Barrage, the creep wave tanked up so much of it. Sumail tried to commit. CCNC's moving in. Laguna Blade's ready to rock and rumble. Raw needs to come out. 33 waits a little bit longer, so CCNC's in range, so he can Laguna Blade and just Dragon Slave the kill.
It's such a great decision from 3-3 to pick up this immediate medallion instead of any other build-up.
Light Striker Ray doesn't connect over on Sumail. Into the call down. Rocket Barrage. They use the Shallow Grave so Sumail can get real aggressive into CCNC. He'll follow up with a kill onto Zai.
Wow.
And then again, Zai, he kills him before. TP is off cooldown in 3 seconds time. The Axis will clean up the trees. And he'll go Phantasm again, looking to kill off the Beastmaster. The illusions help tank up at least that Mystic Flare. Cooldown comes in very, very late from Sumail. Beastmaster. Shadowblade close, goes for the Raw. Where's the extra support? Remember, they've still got that Shallow Grave of Fly. Tombstone will drop Sumail. Let the cooldown go. Everything from Crit is very good into PPD. They'll take care of him and the Tombstone. Crit kept alive by the Shallow Grave, only barely. But now it's S4 on the run. A 2-second stun from Arteezy will be enough to control up 33 for Pycat. He's looking to inflict damage, but only into Fly. This sustain is ridiculous. At the moment, they even get the Blink Call. They're just back-to-back killing evil geniuses. And the Burrow Strike. 3's not enough. Pycat's blocked in by his own Creep Wave. The traitors of his own dire side. They're going after the CK. Have they got the damage available? Raw. Wow. They control him in S4. Such a quick Yule Scepter from Zai. Sends him up and towards the air. They just go straight through the Blade Mail. And EG giving 2 kills over. And they may find more. Concussive shot flying down towards Sumail. BKB TP's out. There's no Raw. There's no Sun available. And they don't have the damage to get through him. But
what are they doing up there? They have 2 wards as well. And they're just caught napping. I mean, if you're going to make this sort of play, like farming enemy woods, you got to make sure your team is close by.
They have to get rid of the Observer and Sentry on the hillside. PPD just walks in and just takes it for the team. But will it be enough? The 3-man Light Striker Ray. The control is good. Turning into the Eclipse. Now that Guardian Groups, it will not do anything to actually protect you. Sorry, Crimson Guard. 3 seconds stun. Have they got the damage to get through the Lunar? Arteezy only barely does it as the SK sent up and towards the air with an epicenter by the Yule Scepter of Zai. Can Burrow Strike over, finding CCNC. Another Light Striker Ray will do the work until S4 comes in for the dunk. Gets the kill. It's a 3-for-3 trade-off. Crip wants to go for more. Blink Dagger off cooldown in just a couple of seconds. If he stopped getting hit by Axis, he could blink forward and Burrow Strike on Zai, but just being denied the maneuverability. CCNC's looking for a target. Observer Sentry, he walks under S4, wrapping around the back, looking for the perfect call. The Tombstone's down, but then again, S4, yours it out of this fight. The damage is so quick into Zai. He's got a couple of 6 times, actually gets the Mystic Flare off for Shallow Grave. Arteezy, he's living through this, wants to wand and toggle, but he just can't do it. And the Eclipse from Pycat is way too good. Both S4 and Arteezy down. Fly will join him in the afterlife. There's Tombstone, they can't reach it. With Flag Cannon down, Burrow Strike forward. They're already bailing out. The Sentry Ward battle is still there. Trying to fight the front lines. One more hit. Can they even reach it? The Tombstone's still alive. Now the Mystic Flare connects. Sumail's BKB will protect him. Stands with Arteezy, but without that Flag Cannon damage, they haven't done enough work yet. Luna will die finally thanks to the Aegis Immortal. But what is the cost? The Shallow Grave from Fly keeps Arteezy up, and he needs to back up. The Lucid Beams, they're trying to reach him, and they do. Buyback has to come out now from both Fly as well as from Arteezy. Yule Scepter sending S4 up and towards the air. Pycat doesn't have that Aegis Immortal, doesn't have BKB. Now the Flat Cannon from Sumail can start to do some work. Got 4 charges left on it. The Burrow Strike forward from Crit. They get the information. Pycat pulled back down again by Arteezy, and they need some exit kills right now, and they'll get 2 of them. It'll be PPD as well as Pycat. The Tombstone is more of enough muscle, and S4, okay, he'll jump in. The BKBs are up from both sides. We're combining with the cooldown and the Flag Cannon. Sumail needs to hit hard. He's trying to go for the Tombstone, but then again, maybe Crit. There's your epicenter. They needed more, and Crit provides it. Is it still enough? The Lena in the back lines was never really touched. Now she'll use Arteezy, but doesn't want to go for the fight. Just throw out the seal. Almost getting the kill there.
Yeah, and you can see, I really stand by. I think S4 needs a pipe. Someone needs a pipe. That Skywrath double ultimate just immediately killed CK's illusions. Like, the magic damage output of Optic is nuts.
This is great for Optic. They're going to get the jump in. And, well, actually, no, it's the other way around. Arteezy, he actually gets initiating in. Sumail throws out the flag cannon, but the damage output way too high. Optic Gaming go through the EG cores. Arteezy gonna be the next one on the list. Goes up to CCNC, but Yusuf are up. Here comes Grit. A huge Japanese and fly! He actually hits him so hard with a Shadow Wave, but still isn't enough. Pycat stands his ground. Arteezy wants to do the work, but the Tombstone's already down. EG. I thought they had the initiation when S4 jumped in, then the follow-up Burrow Strike from Crit, but it still wasn't enough. Attack at your own peril. Crit does it with the Burrow Strike forward. They want to burn through the BKB, but then again, first Tombstone goes to work. Sumail with a flat cannon, doing some decent clearance, but he can't really survive this. They finally bring down the Tombstone. Arteezy, he goes for Reality Rip, but then Optic just turn up the heat. They bring down Arteezy because he doesn't have the BKB anymore. Into the base, Crick and Burrow Strike forward. Remember, Luna still got the Aegis Immortal. The Creep Wave is doing everything they need to do against the Ancient. It's over. Optic take game 1 against Evil Geniuses, and this is elimination lower bracket round 2 as well.
I think Optic had a better read on the game. They played faster, more of a unit, just more split-second decision-making. It felt like they were more prepared for those big game-changing engagements. I thought their item choice was better. Future games, Skywrath, been picked so many times. Think of it like a Zeus. Buy a pipe against it.
RTC Gyro is still very much a possibility as well. Hell, they're going to even have an S4 Night Stalker and pick something else for Crit.
And that looks like that'll be the case.
And that indeed is the case. All right.
I mean, he had a good game last game. As I said, Crit sanking in game 1 was not bad at all.
But he's been feeding so much with that here, honestly.
Oh, nice. The swap
No
around.
flames.
So that's a Pycat Omni Knight and a 3-3 Visage.
Is that enough for the Soul Assumption? Yeah, it is. That was really starting to rack up, and I'm like, okay, it's level 1 only, but level 1 when you got 4 charges up in it, it's more than enough for a safe lane Visage. They're going to go again on top lane. Mango into Ensnare and Purification. They need to keep Arteezy slowed up, but they don't have enough damage to get through him. Couple of stick charges available too. Meanwhile, on bottom lane, Nighttime strikes, and so does S4. 2 points up in the void, and he just went straight away. You want to stun? Coming in, top lane. Ensnare. Arteezy can't get close enough to rock a barrage. He actually triggered it, so none of that damage came out. He can look for it a second time, but PPD already back on top lane. Hits the dual grab. He's also blocking up 33, forcing him to stick charge. Crit with the Burrow Strike forward. They'll find the kill, but Ensnare once again. Arteezy underneath the Radiant Creep Wave, can't do all the work he wants to. Fly tries to create a little bit of extra space, throwing down the wall. Zai should tick count to the Thunder.
They get bot tower for free, though. That's the power of Night Stalker. You can't actually lane against it, so they've just abandoned the bottom lane completely.
They're pulling him back in. It's Visage in the middle of the storm. Zai, Song of the Siren comes out. Actually, Macropire is down already. Zai begins the TP out, so it's a 1-for-1 trade-off. They won't be able to reach the tower. In fact, S4, he's just diving it underneath both Opt and Sentry. Optic have all the information as well as the rotation. CCNC is ready to fight. Dragon Form now comes back off cooldown, but Arteezy, flat cannon charges around. He's looking for that damage. Nicely split across all of Optic, but Sumail doesn't want to commit as well, holding the Exorcism. They're coming for Arteezy, but EG, they know. Or do they? No, Arteezy just went to do the stack. Say Dragon Tail stun. And they've got more than enough damage to get through Arteezy. Macropire, if they have to, they haven't used it just yet. A call down will come from Arteezy. Crit Burrow strikes forward. Now find himself in the fire and the flames. They look for the extra control, and the storm is actually there from Disruptor. Does some damage to CCNC, but no extra heroes from EG to wrap around from behind. They were all in the lane, and S4 was busy on top. Question is, can EG make a move back? Blink Dagger is on Crit.
BKB just finished on our tour. It's on the way.
Oh god, it's got to get there right now. Roshan's dying so quickly. Arteezy even walked back. The courier moves too slow. Dust is out, revealing S4. They're coming out the pit looking for the kill with a blink forward. Crit not ready to go just yet. They're trying to get Night Stalker away and up over the hill with the call down. S4 just tanks through so much. The Song of the Siren from Zai, cancelling off the initiation of Evil Geniuses. Sumail's not ready to fight just yet. They want to bloody kill off CCNC, but GA stops any kind of damage coming out. CCNC will finally go down. A double buyback from EG. Question is, does Optic feel the desire to do the same type of thing? They're going to glimpse 33. That's a huge one. These Familiars, they got Comp ready. They're ready to try and fight for the team if they need to. Crit goes inside of Roshan. 33 will finally die as the Familiars trying to juke it around the Roshan pit. Oh, Crit. That's an interesting jump in. You're going to have Teasy coming in behind. Got the call down out, but they've already lost the SK. Song of the Siren. They just isolate the Gyrocopter. This is when the BKB does not work for you. GA protection. Song of the Siren ready to turn off as everyone. They just wrap around them. The bird stun locking all of EG in. There's a proper disaster in mid lane. All of EG will be pushing up the daisies. Sumail does not have the sustain. Locked in both Ice Path and Ensnare. Double the bondage. And Evil Geniuses, they get nothing. Here they go, in towards mid. CCNC blinks forward, has the BKB still available. He's just beating the Disruptor down. Highcat, he'll also just BKB in. Crit will finally get that double burrow strike he was looking for, but the life, SK just can't survive. Disruptor's ball back will take him forever to walk over into this engagement. Oh boy.
They haven't even used DP ult yet, Toby. Like, they can't take this fight. And once again, a perfect stun from 3-3 might be able to chase down the
Song of the Siren.
They
Zai, he TP'd over. Fly wants to help out. He's a little bit further to the north, but you got the Blink Dagger ready as well from CCNC. So he's going to jump over, then go towards the Disruptor. Stunned up, the Breathe Fire. The Familiars will probably finish the job on this Disruptor. That's a dieback now for Fly. They still have the Aegis Immortal on the Visage. He's almost unkillable, and CCNC just wants to keep the fight going. EG have already expended so many of their abilities. Crit is going to bring the Epicenter. Burrow Strike through. They'll buy back on the Gyrocopter. This is really good damage, but now it just is GA'd. They have a Heavenly Angel watching over Optic Gaming. The call down, it's half decent, but half decent's not decent enough for Song of the Siren. They isolate the BKB target. Turn it off, kill RTZ. Crit! Huge Burrow Strike! Can he save this? No, he can't! No one's savable here. Optic, 3-3, and Zai, they look so low. One more person needs to get a little bit of damage in there to find a kill, but there's nothing. They have nothing. And GG, they don't have the series. EG are eliminated out of the Supermajor by Optic Gaming, 2-0. And that's the kind of loss that hurts.
I don't even know what to say, Toby.
They have a little bit of synergy work to do for the team fights, potentially EG. Remember, they've only been together for under a week. They need time to develop, but they don't even really have time. They can use the couple of days they've got.